90% of my income. With things like my ideas of affection are based around artificial perfection. I just want to
That's ruin me. Hello.
sleep on
Close together.
We used to sleep on cold together. We used to sleep on cold together. We used to sleep on cold together. We used to sleep on cold together. We used to sleep on cold together. We used to sleep on cold together. We used to sleep.
Hey, Maddie.
The audio visual is something additional. I hear and see your point of view. Keep me up till 4 a.m. I'll stay up for you. Lost in shimmering light. Rest my head on my pillowcase again. Talk me through one more night. Pull my sheets over my head and plug me in. Good life, I'm telling myself it's just 5 more minutes. I'm feeling my eyes get heavy again, but we won't sleep. No, we won't sleep.
Gay in their true habitats. Yes.
I'll stay up for you.
It is like a full flag.
With the audio visual, it's something additional. I hear and see your point of view. Keep me up till 4 a.m. I'll stay up for you. Keep me waiting for you. I'm gravitating towards you. You can hit me up anytime you want. Cause every minute, every second with you is another minute, another night you get me through. I'll stay with you until the dawn. I'm telling myself,
Hey, Clementine.
4 minutes of feeling my eyes get heavy again, but we won't sleep. No, we won't sleep. Keep me up
I like
till
you.
4 a.m. I'll stay up for you. Keep me wrapped up in my phone, internal deja vu. Cause with the audio visual, it's something additional. I hear and see your point of view. Keep me up till 4 a.m. I'll stay up for you. I'll stay awake and watch these restless nights turn into days. So say you'll stay up too.
I already have a series on here that's reading like the first ever fanfic I read, so I'm not gonna read that one tonight. That was my first one. Then I think this was Alright, let's just go in order. This is just titled Random Stuff on My Wattpad. It's literally just filled with random stuff. This is like one shots and stuff. This is back when I used to be like obsessed with One Direction. It's called Your Sun Comes Out to You, and it goes through. It's a one shot. It's basically a bunch of little one shots put into one big chapter. Yeah. My leg is so itchy. I have hives on my freaking legs thanks to a mosquito bite. Or a few mosquito bites. So this is Zane's part. Hey babe, have you seen Finn? You came in asking. Zane shook his head. Hey, ask Ellie, Zane suggested, so you walked to the living room. Hey Elle, have you seen Finn? You asked once again, but this time to your daughter. Yeah, he came home from school and went to his room. He was crying and he wouldn't tell me what was wrong though. She said, "Okay, thanks." Yusuf walking back to Zane. She said he's been in his room crying since he got home. Yusuf concerned. Zane gave you a confused look and dragged you upstairs. Ellie followed behind, wanting to be nosy. Knock, knock. No answer. Finn, honey, are you okay? You asked. No answer. Zane opened the door to see Finn face first on his bed. Finn, Zane said, rubbing his back. Talk to us. Zane continued to rub his back. You're gonna hate me, Finn let out a small sob, while tears fell from his now red from crying and hitting his red also from crying. I'm reading this how I wrote it, and so yeah, from crying and his ever so pale face. Oh honey, no we won't. We could never, you said, trying to give the poor boy some comfort as Zane rubbed his back in comfort. I got dumped, Finn said, letting out another heartbreaking sob from his light pink lips. By who? Zane asked. I can't tell you, Finn said, sobbing. Why? Zane asked. He's got dumped by a guy, Finn said, throwing his face back into his pillows from frustration and embarrassment, and feeling like they were going to hate him. We were all quiet except from the almost silent crying that was from Finn, and it was mainly tears and really quiet. I'm gay. Now you can stop loving me and hate me all you want, Finn sobbed out, breaking you and Zane's heart. He thought you guys hated him. No, we don't hate you. We love you still and forever will, baby, you said. Zane, you and Zane said. Finn looked up teary eyed. Really? He said, and you and Zane nodded. We don't give a fuck if you're gay, bi, straight, or a fucking unicorn, Zane said, causing Finn to smile a little. That is so shitty, and I can't even, it's just bad. Right. My phone's being stupid. My freaking leg. Okay, cool. Niles, point of view. Your son, you, your youngest son Max, your husband, and you and your oldest son Josh were all sitting in the living room. Josh was on the phone with your girlfriend. Josh, if you're gonna talk on the phone for a million years, can you go to a different room? Max snapped. No, thanks. I'm fine right here. Josh replied, continuing talking to his girlfriend. But for real, I don't want to hear I love you a million times. Max snapped. Bye, baby. I'll talk to you later. Josh said and hung up the phone and looked at his brother. You know, it's not my fault you can't get a girlfriend. It's not my fault girls don't like you. Josh spat at his younger brother. Apologize both of you, you said, stepping in. Why? He started it. It's not my fault no girl likes him. Josh said, looking over at you. You rolled your eyes and looked over at Max, who was now crying. Max, I was kidding. I'm sorry, Josh said, feeling a bit bad now. It's not that, Max said, tears rolling down. Then what is it, little bro? Josh asked, worried. I, I can't tell you. Max said, looking down. Talk to us. Niall said, getting into the conversation. You'll hate me. Max sobbed into his hands. You couldn't. You're our son. Now please, talk to us. Now please let us in and talk to us, Niall. And you said at the same time, I don't have a girlfriend because I don't like girls. Max said, crying harder. Oh, boo. Don't bobble things like that up. It's okay. We still love you, you said, rubbing his back. You don't hate me? Max asked. No, hon, you said, rubbing his back. I don't know why all of these, like, they think their parents are gonna be so homophobic, honestly. I don't know, I guess, like, that was a common theme that I just vibed with back then. Ugh. These all also have very, needless to say, interesting scenes to, how I expressed them, honestly. Sorry, I'm vibing. This is a good song. Hey girl, hey girl, my PS4 many times before. Liam's point of view. You got home from work and Liam came running up from you. What? Uh, her, Liam. I'm sorry. I read too far ahead. You just got home from work and Liam came running up to you. Guess what? Liam said, excited. What? You said, having clue. Look, there's a girl over. They're in his room, Liam said, excited. They better not be doing anything. He's only 15, you said. Oh, leave them alone, Liam replied. I will, you said, rolling your eyes. Went to make dinner for you. And Lewis helped. I, I don't know how I got Lewis in there, but yeah. Something helped. After about an hour, Luke came down looking for something to drink after his girlfriend left. So who was that? Liam said, bombarding him with questions right away. Alexandria, and she's just a friend, Dad. Luke said, grabbing a juice box. Yeah, a girlfriend, Liam said. Dad, I said friend. I get it. You don't want to tell me in front of your mom. Liam said, patting Luke on the back. Dad, really, she's just a friend, Luke said, getting a bit annoyed. Yeah, but that's what I said when I was doing everything with your mom. Like, some things you don't want to know, Liam said. TMI, Dad. No, she isn't my girlfriend because I don't like girls. I'm fucking gay, Luke said, dropping his juice box and ran to his room. You and Liam were both quiet for a moment. He's gay, you said. Yeah, which is fine, but I didn't expect it. Wow, Liam said in slight shock. Let's go talk to him, you said, pulling Liam behind you until you got to Luke's room. Luke, can we come in? Liam asked, and got nothing but sound of crying and someone trying to catch their breath because they were crying. Liam opened the door and we seen our little boy curled up in the corner, his knees to his chest, crying, and his hands and knees. I went and knelt down to his side and rubbed his back. And Liam did the same and played with his hair. I'm sorry, Luke said, crying. For what, baby? You said, being the worst son ever. Liam Payne has a gay son, and you probably want me to get out. I'm sorry, Luke sobbed. Oh, bud, we don't mind you're gay as long as you're happy. That's what we care about, Liam said. And you good? Luke hugs you both. My favorite line of that whole hello. Favorite line out of the whole thing is out of this whole little bit here is just the whole um TMI dad. TMI no dad, she isn't my girlfriend. I don't like girls. I'm fucking gay, Luke said and dropped his juice box running into his room with tears. You and Liam were both quiet for a moment. He's gay, you said. No, really, he didn't just completely scream at you, he's fucking gay. Younger me has very interesting writing tastes. That's cool. I expressed the LGBT community very interesting back then. Um, I think that was just because I was trying to figure out who I was at the time, and now I know, and I'm looking back on how I used to express it, and I'm like, damn, man, interesting. With Undertale music. Do, 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 do. As much as I like that, I want to vibe with this for a little bit. How are you all tonight, anyways? Oh my god, there's an ad. Yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck. There we go. We vibe in, we got past the ad. We change in the ocean, dead wrong. After the 20th, I'm gonna have another stream song to add, and it's gonna be such a good song, I bet. The Dream's releasing a new song on the 20th with Alec Benjamin. I'm so excited. Our interstate is paved with memories of the past life we lived when I was 18. Every day I think to what we used to be. In the past life we lived at 18. Oh. I reminisce about a past life. Things change, I get it, cause nothing lasts right. Yeah, and I was thinking about the last night. Going through our memories, debating about the last time. Ay, for a minute, we was cool, then we floated, still a little too close to the sun. Now we finished, now we through. Guess we knew one day we would have to go out. 20 hours, sitting on the floor, across the Midwest, thinking what for. 20 hours, but it's hopeless, across the Midwest. Okay, how are you? I'm also doing okay. Actually, I'm vibing with y'all. We vibe. Yes, buddy, we vibe. Oh, yeah, no, I'm doing okay. I had a really long day though. I got up at like 7 so I get ready, go show off my race car. I have a race car, which I have a video of my first race up. I don't have any other videos except my first race, which is fine. Um, but I did the worst that weekend because it was like my first ever time out on a track. Um, phew, I'm bored. Don't ask. Add called it. Jesus, it's already 12:42. No wonder not many people are joining. They're all fucking tired. Okay. Lewis. Hey, Dad, Mom. Oh, stupid text. Can we talk? Your son asked. Yeah, what's up, buddy? Lewis asked, patting his seat next to him that Colby took. So, you know how you feel about that Larry stuff? Okay, what's up, buddy? Talk to us. Okay, buddy, what's up? Talk to us, you said, concerned. Well, I hope you don't hate me like you hate Larry because I'm gay. Colby said, getting up and running to his room, tears threatening to spill. Lewis ran after him and checked Colby's door. It was locked. Colby, please open up. I just want to talk. Please, Lewis begged. Lewis heard a click, meaning the door unlocked. Lewis turned the handle and walked in, seeing his boy sitting on the bed, his knees brought up to his chest, his arms covering his knees and his head, and then Lewis only heard soft, quiet sobs, quiet whimpering, and silent crying. His poor baby boy. Lewis rubbed his 14-year-old's back, sitting next to him. Look, Colb, I don't hate you. I fucking love you, Lewis said calming. I wouldn't give a shit if you became a gay unicorn that farted rainbows out of your ass, because you're my son. I just want you to be happy, Lewis said, pulling Colby into a hug. I love you, Dad. Lewis heard Colby mumble, I love you too, Colby. Lewis sat, still embracing him in a hug, calming him. I will always love you, Colby, and me and your mom both, Lewis said, hugging him tighter to show it. So I am gonna put a trigger warning out there for the next little one shot because this one does have self harm involved in it. Um, yeah. When I wrote this, I was going through some stuff. Hello, thank you so much for joining stream. But yeah, like I was saying, I want to put a trigger warning. It's not graphic. It's just it does mention it, and so I don't want to trigger anybody. So yeah. Hey Lance, could you pass the TV remote and then pop the popcorn, please? Please and thank you, love Harry asked. Lance handed the popcorn first and then the remote. Harry grabbed Lance's arm, saying Marks. Lance was honestly surprised. Harry hugged Lance. Why, Lance? Harry asked. And you walked in. What's going on? Harry pulled up Lance's wrist to show you. Lance was now in tears. I'm sorry, he said. Aw, baby, it's okay. But why? You ask. But because I'm getting made fun of for be, being gay. Lance said, getting his wrist free and running to his room after Harry running after. His room was locked. Lance, please, Harry begged. No answer. Harry broke down the door and then looked for Lance. Little. You seen wait, what? Ah. Then opened his son's bathroom door slowly. Babe, Harry said, and you walked in. You seen Lance crying with his knees to his chest. Oh my god, I cannot freaking read my own writing. It is so bad. Read the tone like you would when he was a baby, and you rubbed his back, comforting him, pulling his arm and washing it with peroxide. I have learnt since then to not use peroxide first. I was young and I didn't know what the hell I was talking about when I wrote this, so I should not have wrote it from the medical's point of view, but yeah. Lance, it's okay, don't be ashamed of being gay. If anyone makes fun of you, don't listen. I promise, you and Harry said at the same time and hugged him. This book really just fucking sucks, honestly. And that's just a tagged thing. I'm not gonna read through it because it fucking sucks. Actually, fuck it, because it's got some cool facts about me in it. I'm gonna read it. Sorry, my leg itches again. Question 1. Tag the person who tagged you. That was my friend Star, who you all probably have seen on lives. Zodiac sign Aquarius. Favorite game? Guitar Hero. And now it's Minecraft. Back then it would have been Roblox. Now it's Minecraft. Either Guitar Hero or Minecraft. Favorite song / artist? Anything by MCR, Fall Out Boy, Anything by MCR, Fall Out Boy, Top, Pierce the Veil, Sleeping with Sirens. But Sleeping with Sirens is my favorite. Say something to your fans / followers. I wrote, why do you read my books? They're really bad. Question number 6 is favorite movie and or show. I said The Umbrella Academy or The Outsiders. Either a did you know fact or a joke. I wrote, did you know my name, Kellen, was only a fraction inspired by Kellen Quinn? Because at the time I was high-key obsessed with Kellen Quinn. Like, addicted obsessed. Yeah. A random little blurb thingy I wrote for a description of picture thing for English. As we leisurely walked through the woods one last time, taking in all the great sights around us, we walked down a path we hadn't been down yet. Noticing the calming sensation around us, we stumbled across a small clearing that we stood taking note of how settling the air felt, small breezes of air caressing our faces. As we turned to walk, we noticed a tall moose who was enjoying the peaceful morning. Who was also enjoying the peaceful morning. We smiled and taking a couple pictures from the distance, trying not to disturb it, and went on with our day. Another tagged thing. Question 1. Do I like someone? Crush-wise, yes. Friend-wise, also yes. Question 2. Do they like me? Crush-wise, yes. Friend-wise, I hope so. Uh, Middle name. I have 2. Ann and Anthony. Number 4. Single or taken? This is relationship status. At the time I was single, I am now happily taken and have been for over a year. Question number 5. Last person you texted, I wrote my boo, meaning one of my best friends. Question number 6. Last song I listened to. At the time it was This Time by Niall Horan. Right now it's the Manberg song. Battery percentage 96. Best friend that's a girl. I tagged Star, whom you, like I said earlier, you guys have seen her on live. Best guy friend. I tagged my now partner. Favorite OTP. I said I would choose probably Titan though. I don't ship real people anymore, unless they are comfortable with it. Question 11. Why you made your account? I said because I like to write, wanted to show it to people so they could read and so I could read similar things to mine. What is your background? A bunch of band logos. It is now the Bench Trio. Oh. What my background is right. Oh shit. What my background is right now. Tommy, Tuppo, and Rondo. Yeah. That is what my background is. At the time, it was just a bunch of band logos. When is your birthday? February 2nd. And then I wrote something that I'm working into a song. Fuck it, I'm gonna sing for you guys because, yeah. All I'm doing anymore is done these pills that I don't want anymore. But I can't ask myself why I'm so damn emotional. The only cure I can find is placing a bottle to my lips to imagine that everything just disappears. Whoa, I can taste just these pills that I don't wanna take anymore. Yeah, I'm two things. One, I'm shitty at singing. Two, that's still a work in progress. That book was done. How long have we been streaming, boys? About 30 minutes. I'll probably stream until like 1 something. I don't really know when, but 1 something. I am starting to get tired. Tired-ish. because I don't like it, and I only got like an hour now. If that. Mm. I think I'm gonna read one more book to y'all, and then just go to bed. Because I do have another short one that I haven't. Fuck it, I'll read two more to you. Fuck it, I'll read two more to you. I'm just gonna do three, but I don't feel like it. I'm gonna read you guys two more books. One of them is called Time Changer, A Voice of a Million Calls, and the other one's called Chains Chains. So I'm gonna start with Time Changer, A Voice of a Million Calls. Ouch. So I'm gonna read you guys the special authors now. Personally, I don't even agree with my own writing because I put stuff in here, and I am not religious, but I still stuck it in here. I guess I don't know, but it's got the same meaning behind why I do YouTube. So yeah, okay. Hmm. My goodness, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so tired. Um, Special note: do you ever wonder what my point in life is, or why am I here? Do you ever just say, just did you ever just say to be here, or because it's the most important, or because I'm the most important person in the world, or because God made me live and be here? Well, yes, you are here to be here, and if you think the most, if you think you're the most perfect and important person, get a life because you're not. And if you said because God made me on this earth, well, I mean, that can be a vertal if you're Christian. I have no clue what I was trying to say when I said vertal. But I'm not. So yeah, if you are, that's cool. I don't judge. But for real, if you said I'm the most important person in the world, get out of here. But the thing is that you think you're here for no reason, and you said nothing, and you're going to understand this perfectly well. Are you a person that hates getting into drama and hates getting into fights, like I used to? Well, there's no way to avoid stuff in life, but you get used to things like that. It's just a hurdle in life that you can't crawl over or jump over. It's a stainless, just like a brick stainless steel wall. That makes no sense. Is it stainless steel or a brick wall? It's just there. But things will soon get better, and you'll be okay. I promise. Don't, and I don't break promises. Just ask my best and closest friends. The only way you will not get over it is if you don't open the windows. Not literally. If you just opened a window and it's winter or something, go close it. What I mean is open up, open up and get help on things. You get things. You'll find a way to love life and get through the tough times. I've been through many. I know. Don't compare yourself to other people. You're you. Other people think they're better. No way. You're you. That's awesome. to talk to someone, a parent, friend, family, or even a counselor if you need to. This story will change your thoughts on yourself and other people, like that fourth grade crush on, or your sister, or your brother you hate, or even anyone. The story can the story compares and includes you and celebrates you. So this so enjoy this lovely story. Oh my god, I had such an ego back then. What happened? I don't really like the story that I wrote. I don't know why I wrote it, but I fucking hate it now. Chapter 1, I hate you. Do you know how it feels to walk into school on a Monday morning at 6:30 a.m. and want to punch a wall because everyone is snickering and laughing at you? Well, Grace Oakley Mayville did. She was well known in school. She wasn't a bad kid. In fact, she was a nerd. But Arlen Michael was the school's bad girl. She seemed good at times, but don't let her trick you. When she walked into school at 7 a.m., she cleared the halls. The only she was nice to was Zane Mayville, Grace's brother. She had a bit of a habit. She had a bit of a liking to him, but when they got into seventh grade, that all changed. She hated him. It was 6:15 in the morning, and Grace walked into school. She had everyone looking at her. Her Zane followed close behind. Every girl swooned when they seen him. Ew! Then Arlen walked in, and everyone ran to their classes. It was like she was a lion, but not really. Olivia seen Zane and screamed, "I hate you!" He looked at her and said nothing. "Well, I hate you too, Arlen." She rolled her eyes, not caring if he hated her or if he loved her. She walked to class inside by Brooke Staining, her best friend, get, getting an uneasy feeling about saying "I hate you, Zane," ignoring the fact about it, and just went on with her day. This is the type of story that when you read, it's like you've got to read it in such a monotone voice because it's so bad. Like, I'm so glad I've gotten better. You grown, bud. Thank you. Chapter 2, Mornings. Do you know how it feels to walk in the principal's office at 8:30 in the morning? Well, Arlen Michael sure did. Arlen sat down in the chair and kicked her feet up and bit down on a green apple skittle. Yum, delicious. But the thing is that didn't taste good was flesh. She bit down. When she bit, her lip also tasted a bit of blood. Crap, bloody lip at this time. Ugh, I hate it when this happens. Miss Yeldon sat down and gave a look, so I put my feet down. Miss Yeldon called my parents in for about the 100th time this year. I'm a seventh grader with a bad attitude. What can I say? My teachers just don't like my little attitude, but I have. But man, I don't care what they think. I just got sent down here for a stupid reason, anyways. Miss Yeldon said, "Well, just getting dumb, Arlen. Disrespect is not tolerated in this school." Or at home, my mother added, "Okay, I'm sorry. I stated that it's dumb for us to have to plan our future lives how you idiots want. And I don't want, okay? I'm done with this school's drama. Quit bringing me in and blaming me because I don't start it. Crystal Mavlik does. And you guys don't bring her up here. No, I'm done." With that, Arlen walked up. She got back to class and sat by Zane because it was the only open spot. Laid her head down and cried. Zane rubbed her back to attempt to calm her down, and it worked surprisingly. The teacher told Arlen to go to the hall, but she didn't want to leave Zane. Zane grabbed her hand and walked out to the hall, and she accepted a hug from him. After a while, let go and wiped her tears. "Sorry," Arlen said, looking at the ground. "No problem, Ari," Zane said, lifting her hand up. "I thought you hated me." "No, I don't." Wait, I don't hate you either. I was just having a bad day and took it out on you. I'm sorry. It's okay, love. I know you never meant it. Olivia, Olivia smiled. Arlen, I think I originally had her name as Olivia and then changed it. Arlen smiled and hugged him again and then walked into class acting like nothing ever happened. It was lunchtime and Arlen had no one to sit by, so she sat by herself like usual. But then Zane came over with Grace and sat by her. She smiled at them, they then looked at Grace, who was sitting what the fuck? Across from her, looking away. Arlen got the courage to say, "Hey, Grace, I just really wanted to say, I'm sorry for being a jerk to you. I shouldn't take out my hurt on you. I'm sorry." Grace choked on the piece of sandwich she had in her mouth, but then swallowed it. Oh, it's okay. I understand. I've done it before too, so yeah, it's okay. Trust me. Arlen smiled at her and then went back to eating. Chapter 4: ISSAD in school suspension and detention. Before Arlen knew it, she was back in the office sitting in the chair sideways again. This time she wasn't getting off easy. Now, did we not have this conversation a few days ago? We did, and I really don't care, she said, taking a handful of M&Ms, and then my mom slapped them out of my hair. Okay, what could be so bad that I can't even have a handful of M&Ms? I screamed at my mother and father principal hearing it all. This is young lady. Don't use that temper with us. Don't even yell at us like that ever again. Got it, my father scolded. Arlen just rolled her eyes. Whatever, I don't really care. Well, we have made a decision and you may not like it, but it's your fault. What's your stupid decision then? You're getting put in school suspension and detention. Miss Yeldon answered. What? You can't put me in ISSAD. I won't do it. I refuse, you idiot. You're just like this school board. All of you are dumb and idiots, Arlen said. My mom looked at me and said words I wanted to kill her for. You're acting like Jackson McRold. Jackson McRold was worse than me, which was saying a lot. It was bad, but he was worse. His nickname was Satan's Assassin. It was horrible. He did drugs, and I didn't mean the kind that the doctors gave you either. I mean straight drugs. He drank and he didn't drink no V8s. It was alcohol. Even worse, he beat up little kids. I'd never go that far. It was like I was nothing like him, and I was sure not acting like him for saying that. Take that back. I don't do drugs, and I don't drink alcohol, and I sure don't beat up little kids. I screamed at the top of my lungs. Oh my god, what's that? I screamed at the top of my lungs. They all looked at me and stood there in shock. It'll be for your own good, honey. Like, she looked around the room for something that would bring a lifetime learning expression, then grabbed an M&M. See this M&M? It's a circle. Yeah, I know, Mom. Yeah, I know. I'm no baby mom. I know my shapes. Well, it's a circle. It has no points. It's round. It goes round and around and doesn't stop. And that's your life. That's your life lesson is to become an M&M, really? Well, no, she said, sounding offended. Well, that's how you put it. Are you that stupid? Arlen started up. Well, you're going into ISSAD. ISSAD for 3 months, and we'll see if it helps you. Alright, whatever, fish face. It won't. You just hate me, and you want to get rid of me. I'm not stupid, but whatever. Cross eyes. Arlen said, rolling her eyes. Just then Zane came walking and gave Miss Elton a slip of paper that read. She glared at him. Arlen soon realized that it was yellow meant ISAD, and his scribbles on it meant mulch. What in the world did he do? And Zane stepped out. What did you do? I beat the crap out of you guys. Why? Because they were checking you out, he said in a muffled voice. So you beat the crap out of two boys for checking me out and thought I was hot. Why? Because I have some protective feelings and I like you, but don't. But you don't like me. Oh my god, I'm so sleepy. Do you like me? He just nodded. Well, I like you too, but I only like you a little bit. Are you for real? Yeah, I said and nodded. We got called back in. I sat in the chair and then Zane decided to be smart ass lick and sit on my lap. So I got up and sat in the chair and then I sat on his lap. Miss Yeldon gave us a nice long lecture and neither of us were listening to it. I was about to fall asleep in the middle of it. Then she hit her desk with a file to show how many of the school board rules we have broken. I broke more than Zane, but he got to get to see how many I had, which is almost the whole book. So, not a lot. See, I haven't broken that many rules, just almost the whole book, so not a lot. What can I say? Miss Yelden heard me say that. Oops. Not a lot. There are 560 rules in here, and you've broken 510. If you break 50 more, you've broken the book, and then you will be exactly like Jason McRold. Took a deep breath, try not to scream at her or worse, end her, but I failed to scream at her. I will say it again. Take that back. I don't do drugs, I don't drink alcohol, and I sure don't beat up little kids. I can't even move. My legs are falling asleep, kid. Zane looked at me like I just killed 10 million zombies with one dagger in 5 seconds. I got up and stormed out of the room with that. I wasn't going to tolerate that stuff. I was nothing like him. How stupid are some people? He went to ISID and now he's a man of God's soul. Not really, but whatever. He got over most of his bad habits and he didn't really do drugs. I did go, but I didn't want to. So no, I wasn't going to ISID. Maybe it would be good for me. So I was going on my own for my own good. Why I was going, I didn't know why, but I was still going. Chapter 5 Pieces. I woke up in a dark, cold room. I looked around. It was almost abandoned. I sat up and curled into a ball. I heard my name, well, my nickname that Zane called me. Aria, Ara. A minute shook up. Zane? Yeah, baby, it's me. I started to cry. I was all of a sudden, the lights flickered on. This wasn't what you called ISSAD, was it? If so, it was a nightmare. I seized Zane and reached over to hold his hand. The feeling of his hand was perfect and comforting. I was scared. I just wanted to curl into a ball and cry. This place could be infested with whatever creepy bug or mouse you can name. It was dark and gloomy, and I thought this as an old lady walked past. She opened the door. All right, pumpkin, let's start. Pumpkins, let's start our first day of ISSAD for you kids. So you're Zane Mayville and you're Aria Michaels, right? She asked. We both nodded. Okay, so Arlen, you are here because you've broken almost every. We both nodded. Okay. And Zane, you were here because you beat two high schoolers to the ground. On the paper, it says for no apparent reason. Zane looked at her with a death look. No, I had a reason. They were checking out my lovely friend, he said and clenched his jaw. I could tell he was going to say more than a friend. He's going to say girlfriend, and that would have been magical. I admit, I had a small crush on Zane Mayville. Only a small finger size, though. But being here was like I woke up in dead Neverland that wasn't so happy and magical. It was like death grounds. I felt like my heart had been crumbled into a million pieces. A few minutes later, I woke up on the couch and I almost screamed. I started to cry. It was dark. That's all I knew was I wasn't home. The light flickered on. Zane came over and held me in his arms, and Grace came over too. Zane looked at me and kissed my forehead and asked, "What happened, Princess?" Nightmare. Right up before I burst into tears. I forgot my parents worked for the next 3 weeks, so I was staying at Zane's house with him, Grace, and his parents. Zane picked me up and put me in Grace's room. I laid in her room on an airbed. I was trying to sleep, but I couldn't. I was scared of my nightmares. A few minutes, Zane came in and sat by me and played with my hair. I soon fell asleep. I was asleep until Zane went back to his room. I slept through it. Know. I didn't know how, but I did. He did that behind his parents' back. Wow, what a daredevil! That's all I have for this book, and I really don't like that one either. But I'm so tired though. It is definitely about bedtime, guys. For me, at least. This one's chained. It's only 2 chapters. I'm definitely gonna do another one. I'm gonna do another stream like this at some point. I think I like doing just chill night streams because it gives me a chance to kind of just chat with y'all and vibe. So yeah. Um, we're gonna get back into cosplay streams really soon, as soon as it cools down a little bit, because it's been hot, like really hot. And that has not been fun. I was wandering around school with Niall, or chapter one. I was wandering around school with Niall. This is also a One Direction based book, just so you all know. Once again, I used to be obsessed with them. I was wandering around school with Niall, Liam, and Zayn, the only ones I knew. Now, it's okay. Now, if you think you're so good now, complain. Shut your face, I said, and smelt it again. New. Fresh. Hey, is that new kid? Liam asked, whispering to Zane, who gave the simplest nod. New kid, I asked, and they nodded. I'm going to show this new kid who the hell the boss is, I said, grinding. Said through gritted teeth. Harry, but wait, it was too late. I walked up to him. He was shorter than me by quite a lot. He had brown hair, ocean blue eyes, and his haircut was from the 2000 Justin Bieber side brush. Hey, you, the new kid, I asked. He stared at his feet and didn't say anything. I'm talking to you, now answer me. Yes, I am, he said, still licking his feet. Get out of here. You know what you are. You are in the wrong territory, I said. Sorry, he said and ran off. Something inside me wasn't right. I felt guilty. Something. Me and the boys walked back to the store. Hey, Miss Morris, have you seen the new boy? That new boy, Lewis Tomlinson? Sharon asked. Oh, yeah, the new boy. He's in the foster care. Him? He said. Yeah, sure, she said. Dad, did you say foster care? I nodded. I asked, and he nodded. Oh, shit. I ran to the door. Lewis, wait, I said as I followed his smell. Stop. What? I'm leaving like you said. He said. I grabbed his wrist. My fingers fit around it perfectly. No, don't go. I was wrong. I'm sorry, I said, and he tried to pull away. Wolf blood vibes. That's actually what this smells based off. Wolf blood. I didn't read you guys the description of it. There was a strange smell in the air, and it wasn't a bad smell. It was a scent of vanilla and roses, my favorite smell. I pleaded him to stay, so he agreed. He ran off again, and I followed him. It wasn't that hard to keep up with him. I'm sure he went home. I made sure he went home and then ran off. I couldn't get Lewis off my mind, and I didn't know when. I didn't know why. Hey, Mom, I said as we started dinner. Yeah, I can't get this one person off my mind, and when I'm around them, I smell this weird smell and get happy. What is it? Harry, you might have found your mate. She said. I nearly choked on the chicken I had. My what? I shrieked. Your mate, she said again. No way in hell Lewis could be my mate. Can a mate be a boy and a boy? I asked. Yes, why do you ask? She said. Because it's a boy, I said, looking at my plate, suddenly losing my appetite. Oh, she said. She and my father said, yeah, may I be excused? I said, and she nodded. I didn't put my plate in the sink and ran to my room. That is the last chapter of this one. I have not worked on it since 2019. That was 2 years ago. Thank you guys for joining. I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm tired, like really tired. Yeah, I'm gonna try and stream tomorrow too. Because I enjoy just chatting with y'all. Cosplay streams should be coming back soon because cosplaying soon. Yeah, it'll probably stay my Thursday night streams. But yeah, I think I'm gonna head to bed. Bye, sleep well. Thank you, Clementine. I hope you sleep well too. Sweet dreams. Bye, Bish. Bye, V. Night, night. Night. Yeah, good night. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you so much. Like I said, I'm gonna try and stream again soon. But I'm just really tired. I'm really tired. I had a long day. So I'm gonna get some sleep. And I'll see you guys tomorrow probably. Bye, I love you. Mwah. Stay happy and not crappy, my loves.